Hey, what's going on YouTube? Aaron here, and I just wanted to do a quick video talking about the iPhone 6. Because I saw this video. Okay, so I was looking at like a number of YouTube reviews about the iPhone 6 because it's so interesting because watching these people do reviews on these videos, it is kind of obvious that some people are like deliberately trying to make one phone look better than another, and they're not making a non-biased review, and these reviews can often be quite biased. Because I was looking at this one guy's video, and he was talking about a number of things as it really. He was an Android guy, and I used to be Team Android, but now I'm officially Team iPhone represent. And he was talking about the iPhone compared to like some big Android phone like the M8 or something. And he was like, and one problem with the iPhone, and this is why, no shade to iPhone, but one of the problems with the iPhone is it won't memorize your passcodes for your Wi-Fi hotspots, so you have to keep entering them. And when I was listening to him say that, I was like, I hope that's not the case, but I currently have an older iPhone 4 and I don't have to do that. It does remember the passwords, but I wonder if what he's saying might have any truth to it. There was no truth to it. There wasn't. And he also talked about the charging of the phone. Somebody said something that comparing the Android, another biased review, was like, one of the benefits of the Android is that you get this special supercharged thing or whatever that charges your phone, and like it gets fully charged in like I don't know how many hours, but it was just like it charges really fast. And Apple, well, it just doesn't have that. So I guess Android is better. But one of the things that they didn't mention, and again, these are biased reviews that people do, is Apple's charging wire. And I know this because I've done it. Apple's charging wire, it's not branded as some like supercharged wire thing, but it will charge the iPhone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour. And I put that to the test the other day. I used the phone all day, heavy use, and I was down to about 14%. I was like, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the phone in, and it's at 14%, and I'm going to take my dog for a walk, a quick walk that'll be like 30 minutes, and by the time I get back, I'll see how far the phone has charged. And sure enough, by the time I got back, the phone had gone from 14% to 52% in just 30 minutes, probably less than 30 minutes. So to be like, Apple doesn't have the turbocharge doohickey bullcrap, it's just like, no, it might not have that brand of thing, but it does the same thing, if not better. So what are you even talking about? And that was my rant. I think that it's interesting because there are some people out there, a number of people out there who do very good, very non-biased reviews and present genuine, real information. But there are a number of people out there who are getting that money from one or the other teams, Team Android or Team iPhone. And, no shade to Android. My Motorola Photon was an amazing phone, but my issue with Android is not all of the phones get updated. And I got the Motorola Photon, and I was super excited about it, and they never updated it. And then at the time that I had it, which was relatively new, I was subscribing to Hulu. And Hulu, the app, was only available on the newer version of Android. And since I had the Motorola Photon, which is a phone that was brand new like less than a year ago, but it didn't get upgraded, because of that, I could never get Hulu on my phone. Like, totally sucked, because I'm like, I'm paying all this money for it, but I can't watch it whenever I want to, and all this money, $7 a month. But that was a problem. And that's my big problem with Android. And I realized also, as it relates to Apple, one of the benefits is before I was on a contract with Sprint and I just canceled my Sprint contract but I'm currently with Verizon Prepay. And I've had concerns about prepay for a while, and one of my main concerns was insurance. And when I got my little first Verizon prepaid phone, I was like, well, I'll hold off on the insurance and I'll see how this Verizon prepaid thing works. But now, when I got the new phone, I found out they don't have insurance, but they took the insurance thing away from the prepaid. But with Apple, when you get an Apple device for $99, you get Apple security thing, whatever. That first of all, when you get an Apple device, you automatically get a basic 1-year warranty that if something goes wrong with the parts or anything like that, they'll take care of it or fix it or replace it. But for $99, you get the Apple, I don't remember what it's called, Apple package, I don't know. You get that thing. And if you drop the phone or the phone is stolen or something like that, they'll replace it for you. So I realized that since I'm with Prepay and there is no real insurance, I might as well get that thing that I have, and it makes sense. You know, it's $99, yes, but it's a one-time payment of $99. And when you think about it, as it relates to the insurance would be like what? $10 a month or something, and you pay that every single month, and by the end of the year, you're well over that $99. So it makes a lot of sense to me because they will insure the phone, you know? So anyway, all of that to say, there are people on YouTube who lie. So as with anything on the web, pay close attention to the information that you consume. Check multiple sources, stuff like that. And I'm Team Apple now, Team iPhone, represent. You know, no shade to Android, but I'm Team iPhone. And it just makes a lot of sense, especially considering that I'm on a prepay. You know, no shade to the prepay. Represent. Talk to y'all later, YouTube. Peace. Be blessed.